A Beautiful Mind, directed by Ron Howard, based on the real-life story of John and Alicia Nash, starring Russell Crowe, Jennifer Connelly, Ed Harris, Paul Bettany, and Christopher Plummer. The film won 4 Oscars: Best Film, Best Director, Best Screenplay, and Best Supporting Actress for Connelly, and was nominated for 4 more: Leading Actor for Crowe, Editing, Music, and Makeup. It tells the story of John Nash, who on the one hand was a brilliant, genius 20th century mathematician who revolutionized game theory and sort of through that impacted the way economics, diplomatic negotiations, and trade are understood. On the other hand, though, he suffered from schizophrenia his whole life and experienced delusions. In real life, those were auditory, in the film visual as well, which heavily impacted the way he lived and was perceived by others, and his relationships with people. And this sort of dual story is told through the lens of his lifelong relationship with his wife, Alicia. The film is considered pretty much a classic, and I've seen bits of it on TV here and there over the years, but I never really watched it in full until now. And I have to say I enjoyed it quite a lot. I'm not sure it really is as up there fantastic as some people claim to be, but it's certainly a very well made movie. I think it stands mostly on the performances. Both Crowe and Connelly are fantastic and sort of carry the film on their backs. They also have very believable chemistry between them, which in turn makes the relationship feel real, and that in turn helped me with the emotional investment in the story. I like the way that the movie is built in the first half, so that this reveal about the schizophrenia is a solid plot twist. And even then, for quite some time, we're left wondering, is it really, or is it just paranoia? And is paranoia justified, and Nash is not delusional at all? And then how it puts the focus on the relationship between John and Alicia as this key thing that allowed him to prevail and to live. I also liked how the movie presents Nash's talents and research in a very accessible way to general audiences, without bogging the film down with unnecessary scientific details. Even though, of course, the result is probably not 100% scientifically accurate, an accurate representation of what was going on in his brain, I think it serves its purpose quite well. On the other hand, I'm not so convinced about the idea of making the auditory hallucinations appear as visual ones, to the extent that they do in the film. Because while I do understand that this is a visual medium and it probably made the most sense to do it this way, I have to wonder if it doesn't sort of propagate the wrong ideas about how schizophrenia actually works. One last point about the makeup. It's remarkable how well they've managed to show the aging of John and Alicia through the years. I thought it was very believable and realistic looking. All in all, solid movie.